Hello guys, this is Icy Blue and this is another one of my vlogs. Pretty much in a recent video I talked about how much I love writing and I just want to have a ton of people read my work. I've always had this dream since I was a little girl and I just kept writing and writing and writing. Here's a proof of some of the books that I pretty much filled up growing up. But unfortunately, while growing up, the thought of giving my work to a publisher and constantly getting rejection letters pretty much got me to keep writing and writing stories, the same story, and just rewriting that story, and then eventually dropping that story, and then making another story, and then thinking about a rejection letter, and then rewriting that story, and then dropping it. It was just a vicious cycle, which pretty much got me nowhere. And then here comes along the internet, where the idea of becoming self-published is no longer looked down upon as much, and people can just release ebooks whenever they want to and earn some kind of profit if they're lucky. And I really like the idea of that. I don't have to listen to a publisher, which means I can get my work out there as soon as possible. Of course, after I give my work to a couple of people, trustworthy people that can edit my work and make sure there's no grammar mistakes or anything before I release my book onto Amazon, wherever else other websites can take my ebook, which means I can finally fulfill that dream that I've always wanted to of people reading my work and hopefully enjoying it. But since this is a New Year's resolution video, my goal for 2017 is to create 20 books, 20 ebooks, by the end of 2017, which is pretty much, I could have been making ebooks quite earlier in 2016 and below that 2015, whatever. But I had the idea that I need to release like a book that was like 200 something pages. And that's definitely not an easy task. I find that creating ebooks, it doesn't really matter what the length is. Someone out there will buy the ebook, which is cool. So I'm releasing a couple of short stories and hopefully along the lines I can start releasing much more bigger stories from then on out. I'm actually in the middle of editing my very first ebook, which really makes me happy because I'm definitely not in a great place to create stories, pretty much surrounded by people that don't really respect the fact that I like writing, like at all. Along the lines I like to talk about that, so which is why it's going to be a challenge making these 20 ebooks. But luckily I do have friends outside of my house that are very encouraging, and also a wonderful boyfriend that wants me to write ebooks as well because he understands my love for writing. Currently, hopefully by the end of next week, I can give my work over to an editor, and she's really, really good with the English language because I'm not in school anymore, so I haven't really kept up with grammar as much as I'd like to. It's not atrocious. You can still read my writing, but it's definitely not the best. My work definitely needs some edits. So hopefully I can definitely get that. I can definitely reach my goal. There's always writing in Starbucks or the library, and my boyfriend has offered pretty much some time for me to write over at his house, and he has very respectable parents, which is cool too, who understand my passion. So hopefully I can get this done. Aside from that, I would like to know, if you've reached the end of this video, what is your New Year's resolution? I'm very curious, and hopefully me and you can reach our goals together. Okay guys, have a nice day. Thank you for watching.